Welcome back to my real estate podcast with David Libertor. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a question that a lot of people are asking themselves. Is Sarasota actually the best place to retire in Florida? And who better to talk about this than David himself, who knows this market inside and out? David, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's a great question because Sarasota gets a lot of buzz when people talk about retiring in Florida. And look, there's definitely a lot to love about it. But I think the honest answer is, it depends on what you're looking for, right? It's not necessarily the best for everyone, but it could be perfect for the right person.
Okay, so you're not going to just say, yeah, Sarasota's the place. You're actually going to give me the real story. I appreciate that. So what makes Sarasota appealing to retirees in the first place?
Well, there's the obvious stuff. The weather is beautiful, the beaches are incredible, and there's a real community feel that a lot of other Florida cities don't have. It's got culture, There are theaters, museums, restaurants. It's not just a tourist trap. Plus, the cost of living while it's gone up is still more reasonable than some of the other hot retirement spots in Florida.
Right? So it's not just beaches and sunshine. There's actually substance there. But I'm guessing there are some downsides too, or you wouldn't have said the "it depends" thing earlier.
Exactly. So here's the thing. Sarasota has become increasingly popular, which means prices have been rising. If you're on a fixed income, that matters. The real estate market is competitive and inventory can be tight. Plus, you've got to think about things like traffic, especially during season. And honestly, it might not be the best fit if you're looking for a more laid-back, smaller town vibe, or if you need to be near family in a different part of Florida.
So it's kind of like, it's great, but you really need to know yourself before you make that move. What should someone actually be thinking about when they're evaluating whether Sarasota is right for them?
That's the key question. First, what's your budget? Are you comfortable with the current price points? Second, what do you want to do in retirement? Are you an active person who wants culture and activities? Or do you want to sit on a beach and relax? Third, where's your family? Are you going to be isolated, or is Sarasota close enough for visits? And fourth, have you actually spent time there? Like, not just a week in January, but different times of the year. That matters a lot.
Oh, wow. I love that point about spending time there in different seasons. A lot of people just see it at its best and assume that's what it's like year-round. So what would you say to someone who's torn between Sarasota and maybe somewhere else in Florida? That's solid advice. So it sounds like the real answer is Sarasota could be the best place for you, but you've got to figure out if it's actually the best place for you specifically. That makes a lot of sense.
Nailed it. And that's really the honest take. It's a great community with a lot to offer, but retirement is personal. What works for someone else might not work for you. So explore, ask questions, and make the decision based on your own needs.
David, this was really helpful. I appreciate you being real about this instead of just selling Sarasota hard. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk through this with us today.
My pleasure. Always happy to help people think through these big decisions.